What's up guys, C-Stout here, welcome back. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'll link you to the last one I did where I explained how to make your drums sound a little bit less computerized. Before I get started in showing you guys how to do the reverse reverb effect, I wanted to give out a sample pack with claps, kicks, hi-hats, extra percussion, 808s, snaps, and snares. Some of the samples were actually from the beat I used in the last video if you guys liked it, and also the 808 from that song is in here too. I'll leave that in the description for you guys. So now let's get into it. I'll show you guys that reverse reverb effect. Let's get into the reverb effect I have right here. I'm going to play it and then break it down a little bit. To the socks like I'm Biggie Papa. Keep your girl in my Tommy boxes. As you heard in this example, I use this as a building effect, but you'll hear it a bunch on vocals in the pop world or the R&B, pretty much any genre, honestly. But anyway, when you're doing this effect, you want to follow 4 simple steps. You want to take the sample, reverse it, print the reverb, and then reverse it back. So in this case, right here is where I cut the sample, and then I brought it down here, reversed it, and then I printed the reverb here. So now I'm going to demonstrate how I did that step by step. So I brought everything into a new session so I can show you guys from scratch. I like to start with the sample where I want the reverb to build up to. This is actually a hip-hop dance remix I made for a dance team, so this build-up effect worked perfectly. I chose the Yak sample from Kendrick's song, and that's the first step, finding the sample, and then you bring it down. Doesn't really matter, it doesn't have to be in place. Then you reverse this one, and now you can mute the main track because it doesn't matter right now until we get the effect right. And now you want to go and print the reverb onto here, down here on a new audio track. So what I'm going to do is go to this track's insert effects and paste a reverb on there. So I'm going to go with the RV7000, and I like to use the all first plate. And the settings do matter on the reverb. You're going to want the wetness all the way up, and the decay determines how long the tail of the reverb is. So I usually go 3 o'clock because you can always edit the audio with fades. And then once you get your reverb settings, you're going to want to enable the track to be recorded. So now I'm going to change this to stereo so I can come down here and record that track with the reverb on it. So now I'm just going to solo these and record the reverb down here. And now all you got to do is reverse this, and you have your reverse reverb effect. So in the example I showed you, it's a shorter reverse effect. So I shortened the clip, and now I like to listen to it. And I like to cut out that end part where you can actually hear the yak come in. So let's get that sounding right. That's pretty good. And then I like to bring the faded part actually up to the actual sample, so it fades out right when the sample comes in, and it kind of gives a little bit of a dropout effect. So I got it edited the way I wanted. I got the fade in and the fade out, and you'll always have to tweak the volume settings, so I raised it about 6 dB here, and this is what it should sound like. Gucci down to the socks like I'm